Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe. I actually just got done recording another podcast episode that I'm working on right now to put out, but I had a little bit of time on my hands. I didn't think I was going to do a little prediction video for this fight, but I guess I'll go ahead and do it. Megan Anderson versus Norma Dumont. It's going down tomorrow, and I was just looking at the weigh-in, and I said, I might as well do a little prediction real quick on this one, in a separate video. But, going into this fight, as we know, Norma Dumont, this is her first fight in the UFC. She's 4-0. Megan Anderson, she's been in the UFC for how many years now? About 2 years. She's 10-4. And what is she? Is she like 1-3 in the UFC, or 1-2 in the UFC? This is a big fight for her. I feel as far as, trying to stay, on that right path of, being a force in the featherweight division. Last time out, she scored a first round submission over Zara dos Santos. And, that was Megan Anderson showing her ground game a little bit. But to me, going into this fight here, I think Megan, if she wants to make like a big statement, she just needs to showcase that invictive power that she used to do. I know when I first became a fan of Megan, I like her striking game, her hands, the power she possessed. She really knew how to throw hands. And I think she kind of needs to go back to that, kind of going back to just being dominant, being a dominant striker, especially going into this one here, because I think Norma Dumont, she's a pretty scrappy, rugged fighter. She's 5'7", but she's pretty strong. I watched like 3 of her fights the other night, and, 2 of them, she was able to score some first round she scored some first round finishes, and I think that if she could get to the ground, if she could get Megan Anderson to the ground in this fight, it's going to be kind of tough to call. I know Megan's been working on the ground game and even on her takedown defense, but I think going into this one, just to make a big statement, I think she should just go in there and keep this fight standing. Use her jab. And look for those, look for the long head kicks, the long limbs, she can do just like she did against Kat Zingano, and line up that right hand. Because against Felicia Spencer, Felicia, she took some big hits from Megan as she was coming in, but she said, hey, I got to get in there because I'm not going to stay on the outside of Megan Anderson's punches. So she rushed it, made it a rough and ugly fight. So for Norma, Norma, she has to make this ugly. She needs to go ahead and get straight in there, smother that power of Megan Anderson, and try to get her to the ground. Get some knees in the clinch, take her down, and try to get on her back early. Because sometimes, longer, taller fighters, unless they're really good with their balance, or they're really good with their control of their limbs, it's kind of easy to get them tangled up. I know it sounds crazy, but you've seen how Felicia Spencer was able to do it to her. She was able to get to the back and out-strength Megan Anderson, because sometimes longer, taller fighters, their power is on the end of their shots, and their strength is at the end of their legs. Like, sounds crazy, I know, but I think that once you get on the inside, they're a little bit more defenseless. So if she's able to take her down, I think she could finish her on the mat. But for Megan Anderson, I think she should keep this standing and just make it a striking match. But as far as my prediction, I'm gonna have to go with Megan Anderson, probably like second, or probably like second round stoppage. If she can, tattoo Dumont, with her jab, and she lands that big right hand. She takes it back to her power days. I think she can go ahead and get her out of there. But hey, first round might be possible too as well. But I'm looking forward to this one, see if Megan keep this going. I really think the UFC needs to build this featherweight division up again. So maybe if she wins, and if Felicia Spencer wins, they'll try to pull in some more ladies and get some more ladies from bantamweight to move up. So that's my prediction on this. So I'm gonna go Megan Anderson by like second round stoppage. Let me know in the comment section who you think is gonna win. Make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.